All right, we're heading over to Lake Woodruff Wildlife Area. Taking a little drive here. Going to go down through Glenwood, and a little cooler this morning. It was. We had a lot of storms yesterday. There was thunderstorms and some tornadoes, and there was all kinds of weather went through. But there was a cold front that had went through yesterday, and so it was a nice clear day. I thought we'd take a little walk out here. It's quite a walk around the wildlife refuge area. A lot of birds. Sometimes you see alligators. But we're going across here to Glenwood right now. This is kind of a pretty little area out here. A lot of nice homes. Glenwood's just a small little suburb off DeLand, Florida, and has their own little post office, a tiny little post office out in Glenwood. You see a lot of nice homes out along here.
It's a nice residential area.
Yeah, it is. I did some work out on this road, different places when I was still working. I had a upholstery shop, and I did some upholstery work for different people out along here. I had a pretty good clientele out in this area.
Yeah, it's a pretty drive.
Yeah, it is. And actually, my former pastor lived right off here to the right, that first house up in there. Pastor R.C., he was a good guy. I was with his church for a while there, and he would stand behind you. He was a cool pastor. He'd come and have me and my friend Tony. He used to go there, and me and Tony, we like to have some beer and stuff. And sometimes after church, he would join us, and he never drank any beer, but he never criticized us for drinking a beer. And so he was a cool guy. He was a true. He was a naval pastor, I think he was in the Navy, but he was cool because he wasn't judgmental. He didn't run away from him. You kind of gravitated towards him, Unlike, now this is a Bible Baptist church. This is a church, they stand on the street corners in downtown DeLand with signs and tell you to repent and tell you that you're going to be gone to hell, and got a cop's car sitting there. I don't know if there's anybody in it or not, but that's Glenwood Baptist, James Knox. He quite a radical pastor, opposed to pastor we used to have, Pastor R.C. He was a good guy. I haven't seen him for a long time. Yeah, pulled right out in front of me. Good job. Back down that road where he pulled out, I used to have a customer. He was a dentist here in town, and he stuttered. He had a real bad stuttering problem. Really nice guy. We actually went to church with them, him and his wife. And he had a stroke, and it was strange. I talked to him after he had his stroke. He had to give up his practice, but he no longer stuttered. After he had his stroke there, the stuttering just went away. He talked completely plain. He stuttered all his life. But was it left side or right side? Left side?
Could be. I think so.
I don't know. I know strokes affect either your left. I think it's your left side. And so, anyways, he talked good, but no longer could do his dentistry anymore. It was a shame. Not that old of a guy either. It looks like they've repaved this road not long ago from the looks of it.
That's nice.
But it's a nice area. This is a great area around the land, just on the outside. Some nice homes, and I'm sure it's a good area to live in.
I think the old sheriff Ben Johnson lives somewhere here.
That could be. That could be.
Somewhere around. I don't know where.
I don't either.
I heard he lived in Glenwood.
I knew the sheriff, not personally, but I knew him. I've spoken with him a few times. And So this road will come up here and there'll be a stop sign. And this is Glenwood Drive here, or road, I think maybe it's Glenwood Road. And we'll come up here to Grand Avenue, which actually goes through Glenwood. Yeah, this is Glenwood Road. So we're actually in Glenwood right now. And the road is divided, single lane, but it's divided between two, you know. And again, like I said, there's a lot of really nice homes out through here. And this is the way you head out to Lake Woodruff Wildlife Area. It sets way, way back in. As you see, we're going to be going back almost a dirt road. Well, it is a dirt road back to it. And then you come up on this park.
Nice trees, nice old
Yeah, nice
trees with Spanish moss and palms.
trees overhanging the highway. Some beautiful homes. There's one over here to the left. I don't know if you could see it or not, but nice, beautiful home there.
There's a sign for the post office.
Yeah,
right
down in there's the post office. Just a little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just small, little, tiny post office. So Glenwood has their own zip code and their own post office. People, there's a walking trail. This goes way, way down through. See, Lake Woodruff Natural Wildlife Refuge. It's 2 miles. You see a lot of people walking and running and stuff on these walks, but it goes way on back. There's a walk goes way out in the country. Yeah, just Glenwood's just a quaint little town. There's a home up here we'll be coming up past. That's I don't know, what would you call it, for mentally challenged or what it is, but I'll show you when we get up to it. Real cute little church, little steepled church out here. It's the Presbyterian church here. It's a neat looking little church. The log cabin back there. Just a lot of nice little homes. So this would be a great place to live if you're choosing to come into the land area just outside of the land. This is the home I was telling you about. I was trying to think of the name of it again. It'd probably be a sign here. It's I did know it. It just slips my mind.
I can't read it. Somebody here. I couldn't read it back there.
It's
It
for
might be up here, right here.
for mentally challenged.
Right here.
Yeah, Duval.
Duval Homes.
It's the Duval Homes. I knew, I just couldn't think of it. And I don't know a lot about it, but I believe it's for mentally challenged people that they.
Residential.
I think it's residential.
Residential home.
Yeah, residential homes. But that's there. I should look that up and learn a little more about it there. I know kind of what it is, but I should know more details about it. And again, you can see a nice walk on the right-hand side. You see that path for bicycles and for walking. I think they're allowed bicycles. They should. It's much safer to have your bicycle there than it would be out here on the road. It's dangerous to be riding a bike along the road there. Your chances of getting hit's very high, you know. And that path goes here. Like I said, it goes way on. I don't know how many miles that walking path, bike path goes. And I'd have to check to see if bicycles are allowed on it. I think they are. They should be. It's more nice.
And it's nice to not have to fight them in the roadway when you're driving.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. I'm not against the bicycles.
There's no motor vehicles, so
Yeah.
I think a bicycle.
Bicycle would be allowed, yeah.
But
no
motorcycles
scooters
or
you know, things like that. I can see that. They're a little too fast.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, people can jog and walk down that, and you don't have to worry about them. Well, that place is for sale in the car. Well, that'd be nice.
Glenwood Oaks, that's a little development back in here. Okay, we're going to be making a left here. You can see the sign coming up here, Wildlife Refuge. They have an office and stuff. Right here with this truck, Lake Woodruff. They have a visitor's information center.
My daughter's married name was Woodruff.
Woodruff.
So when they were down here visiting last year, I think it was, the year before, we brought them out here and took a picture of the kids in front of the sign that said Woodruff because their last name was Woodruff. So they got a kick out of that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Have a whole park named after you.
That's right. Not really, but
Not after you.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Now, I don't know what the history of Woodruff, how that name came about. You know, another fact to be learnt, you know, for this area here.
Audubon Avenue, so
That goes clear over to DeLon Spring, this Audubon.
So very, very much a wildlife area out here.
So you got picture binoculars. 0.7. Now the road turns into it's a dirt road pretty much. And at times this road can get a little bit rough. In some of these wildlife places, of course, being out in the wildlife, you can kind of expect the road to not be like it is a main road, you know.
There's a lot of areas out here that are like this, just dirt road, sand, kind of a washboard effect. Look at the water laying.
There's water. Well, we had some storms yesterday.
Yeah.
On the right here, there's a fern farm. Fern's big in this area. They grow ferns. They ship them all around the world. If you went to a florist and got ferns, it probably came from this area right here. You can see wild ferns growing right here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's ferns. I guess all over the world they ship ferns from here. So most likely, if you got a fern, it came from this area. Now, the funny part of this road, now we'll get beyond the railroad tracks and it'll become paved again. It's like, I don't know what the deal. So this is a railroad track here, goes on, has no signals or nothing, you know, so when you come up here, you need to stop, look, and listen. Because it's active.
Clear this way.
Amtrak. So you can see Lakewood National Wildlife Refuge. No pets. Area may be under surveillance. It's open from sunrise to sunset. The gate will close. 15 mile an hour. You can fish back here if you have a license. You've got some information here. Do not feed the wildlife. No firearms, no pets, no motorized vehicles, no camping, and no horseback riding. So they have it in Spanish too, which I don't read Spanish.
Look at how pretty it is back here. Very, very natural. It's left in the natural state except for this road through here.
There's trails.
Trails. It's probably very swampy out and along in here.
Yeah, a lot of trails. There's one here to the left, but I think you can walk that one. Some of them are service trails.
And whatever MYACCA parking lot is.
I'm not sure. Look that one up. Just a neat little road. It's kind of small. When you meet another car, you got to kind of squeeze past each other. You know, there's not a... and they say 15. I'm actually going over. I'm going 16. Now I'm 15.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. I went 16.
Yeah, it's funny that this road is paved and the road coming up to it wasn't.
Yeah. They have speed bumps. I go them slow because we take care of our car. And on the east side of it's swampy. You know, it's actually full of water.
Yep, you don't want to go walking out there.
The green stuff, if you can see, that's duckweed. And duckweed will cover all over the waters. But kind of a pretty area back in through here. We're going to be back here and do some walk around, shoot some other video. This is a Wednesday morning and early. It's right now, where's my clock? 8:40.
Wow.
So it's just another night. We're going to be coming up here to the parking lot. Live Oak parking lot.
A couple people out here already.
Yeah, there's usually somebody out here. Generally, it's you always, when you come out here, somebody will be out here. All right, this is our little drive from back to Lake Woodruff. We're going to park here and do a little walking and do some videotaping. So hope you enjoyed our little drive out here to Lake Woodruff Wildlife Area. We're going to be doing another video on it besides this one there. So hey, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, give me the like, share the videos, and hope you enjoyed our little trip out here. We'll see you guys again the next time.